the EFCC boss, and Mrs. Waziri had her job cut out for her when she assumed the leadership of the commission. Issues bordering on corruption had always been a sore point that Nigeria had been grappling with. Even in the face of criticisms, Mrs. Waziri insisted that there were very vital impediments slowing down the anti-graft war.
It's like it's a crime to work in the EFCs or to fight corruption in this country. They fight against corruption, you fight it, they fight you back in various ways. There are intrigues, they cultivate ways of fighting you back, and that is why I said it's like even holding a tiger by the tail. You know, if you don't take care, a tiger will devour you.
Has she been devoured by that same tiger? Or is she a victim of underperformance in the anti-graft war? Before her removal, Mrs. Farida Waziri, a graduate of law and a retired AIG of police, had at many opportunities admitted that there are challenges associated with fighting corruption in Nigeria.
Not everyone arrested to face corruption charges takes it lightly. You know, you find that there are always reasons or excuses proffered by them as to why they're being arrested. They say it's political opponents. They say it's enemies that bought the EFCC. And failure between the two, they now say, well, because they're rising political profile. So there's no one come up to say, yes, I did this, and feel a sign of remorse. And so we have a lot of challenges.
The now former EFCC boss was criticized in many quarters for her style, especially the use of plea bargaining in corruption cases.
You look at the merits of it. What do you want? Do you want the man to steal billions and go away forever unpunished, and the assets of the state is enjoying? Others are seeing it. The only soft spot I have for plea bargaining is that somebody is a convict and at least something is returned. But I am not, after the Lucky Benedians matter, I have not seriously thought about going into plea bargaining. If at all we have to do it again, it will be very, very strict. We will not play into that, and we will be sure of the judge that we are going to go to.
With many corruption cases still lingering in various courts and many corrupt individuals still walking the streets free, could Mrs. Farida Waziri be said to have performed well during her less than 4 years in office? These and other questions will be answered when her successor, Mr. Ibrahim Lamode, begins his own war on corruption. Henry Ogunjimi, Channels Television News.